Hello, my name is Callum Smith and I'm 19 years old. I play guitar with my feet, because obviously with my disability, as you can see, I was born without no arms, so I learned to do everything with my feet, and one of the things I managed to learn to play was the guitar. And I'm also a bit of a gaming nerd, so I play Xbox as well with my feet. I've been at Nuneaton Signs now for 6 months, started in the start of October. And it is a business admin apprenticeship, like that's the title of it, but in our department we do bits of finance and like HR and stuff, so I do the administration side of the business as well, but at the same time I can dip into the bits of finance, which I do enjoy doing more, to be honest, than the admin side. Working here, even though it's a smaller company, you feel like there's more people just because of how close together everyone is, sort of thing. And you know, I just feel like, especially the difference between here and college, for example, is college, obviously you go there, like you have like friends and stuff and you can like mess about with your mates, but you sort of get distracted, sort of thing, whereas at work, you can come to work and you still have that laugh, but at the same time you still can get on with your work, sort of thing. And I think that's down to do with I put it to, it's like such a relaxed working environment, and that's something I've never like really experienced. Like in my work experience, it was quite like tense, it was very quiet, sort of thing, so you were quite on edge, whereas here anyone's willing to like have a chat and just get on with the day, sort of thing. I require certain things to be able to do my job, sort of thing. So like, for example, I have a chair that raises up to table height, so the company was very keen in being able to make sure I can get that transported over from the college into the workplace ready for when I was joining. I have my own like special toilet, like a closet mat toilet, so they were able to again make sure that was in place for when I started, so I can be independent when I need to go to the toilet and stuff like that. And just in general, like for example, things like I've got a desk that raises up and down, so I can like adjust, like an adjustable desk. I came up with the idea I just need a normal desk, but they were like, if we give you this, you can scale it to the height that you need. And then as the job was going on, I was finding it a bit more difficult with the positioning I was in, so I was like, can we maybe get like a smaller table made underneath that I could put my keyboard on? And within like a week that was made in-house, and then I was just able to carry on with my job. It makes you feel, then it makes you feel like wanted, sort of thing, because you're all part of that role, sort of thing, so you all have a responsibility, but you don't ever feel like singled out, if that makes sense. So it's just nice to feel like you can turn to, like, say like me for example, people know who to turn to me for a specific thing that they need, if that makes sense. I like send out emails to like certain companies and stuff, like, I don't know, requesting for a POD or something, for example, and instead it used to be they'd email Mo, like my boss, and then he'd forward it to me, but now we're at that stage where they just come directly to me. So it's nothing big, it's like only small, but it just makes you feel like they know who you are now, sort of thing, so they know to come to me for a specific problem or a specific query that they might have. So that was kind of nice to feel like, they recognise my responsibility in the role, so that was nice, yeah. Their main ethos is to hire people and help people with disabilities get into a workplace. So most places that I've like applied for or spoke to, they're a bit wary of the disability side of things, whereas the Nuneaton Signs, they don't really care as much about as your disability, it's more about your ability and what you can do, sort of thing. So the transition was really easy, sort of thing, whereas like I said before, some other companies are a bit wary of whether it's possible they can do or facilitate my needs, sort of thing, for example. But here at the Nuneaton Signs, it was just, yeah, we can do this. And if anything, they were giving me more suggestions than what I was asking for. I asked for the bare minimum, but they were like, you can have this, and I was like, I'd never thought of that. But so yeah, it was just really nice for them to suggest things and want me instead of going to a place and asking for it, sort of thing. So that was really nice, yeah. I mean, it's a fantastic place to work. It goes around the whole place, like even if I go down into the sales department, I can speak to anyone there about anything, go down to the shop floor, speak to anyone about anything. It's just a really nice place to work, and the people are all really nice.